Happy coffee time, man. Park Hotel here in Pasadena. Actually, it is Chico. It is called Chico. Really nice coffee, really nice place. Kind of quiet, not a lot of people is in, but they roll during the whole year. You know, a cool enough amount of people around, and cool people as well. Well, this week in ANDRÉS Castillo Music, we get a couple of releases. First of all, the book I was working on of transcriptions on Maestros Scofield, Mettini, Hayden, and one of my compositions, original ones, that I wrote a couple of years ago, and I decided just to get one of my originals. I have a lot more that I could present in that series because I was working in more music in those days. But I don't think that was pertinent to put more music aside Maestro's, Charlie Hayden's, and Pat Mettini's unbelievable Beyond Mysterious Skies album, because they won Grammys, they toured just a couple of months ago. And Maestro Charlie Hayden had to split in some moment and said, "Oh my God, I need to do some other stuff." And I believe in those kind of miracles. For all of you who know what's going on in the scene and in life in general. So what else? I did this very cool thing. I wrote my tune, and this is the name of it. Mira, lo tengo aquí. Mira el libro, cómo empieza. This is a great poster that I got from Instituto Cultural León Tolstoy de Bogotá, and I got this title, and we got this song at this moment at the net, in YouTube, ANDRÉS Castillo Music. You gotta write that with capital letters, and just like this. ANDRÉS Castillo, and then you put music afterwards, and then you get in my official channel, which is the only one that exists, that I manage. So I don't want to have more problems with anyone trying to get popularity by me, because it doesn't work, guys. I'm so in touch with my virtual channels, and you guys can get devastated. So don't do anything else than remove those other channels and try to do something else. Talk to me if you are in the city personally, and we fix whatever we need with a great apology. There is nothing better than a sorry to fix something and to fact that sorry afterwards. So let's do that. Maestro's coffee in his swimming suit with the guitar that I built with a float. I think it's really funny. Mira. This is so cool. And Maestro's Coffee got this unbelievable album, man. I don't know if he won a Grammy for that one. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think he should get a Grammy for that one, because he plays acoustic guitar in that album, and he gets a new sound from his entire catalog from it. So it's unbelievable. I want to say hello to Starboy and congratulate him for his great job with the entire scene. He got, I remember after Ariana Grande's team called him to do some together, I believe Ariana was so into that decision as well. And you guys got together and Starboy started a career. It's pretty cool. Mira, After Fact, which is one of those titles, you know, and look what I got in the instructions, and this book is so special because of it. I don't think these charts are so complicated. I think in the medium high, why not? But in the performance, they are high level because you gotta improvise as well and get the flavor of and the inspiration of maestros in their own play. So that is what makes this entire album special. Picture album and also buenas noches. ¿Cómo va todo? ¿Bien? Ah, bueno, me alegro mucho. Muchas gracias. El café está delicioso. So they get these instructions in every tune, in every panel of picture, colors, stimulation for the virtual matter, for the titles. We get the landscape of your eyes. And I get the first poster from the Russian Institute present, just to present myself. They did that without purpose. They told me, we want to give you this as a present. And I was like, oh my God, I was crying. I was crying after that. It was beautiful. And then, after landscape of your eyes, Maestro appears in the sea, Maestro Jonas Coffey, with the floater guitar. This is super cool. The landscape of your eyes, you imagine a landscape. And it's the sea, the moon, the sun, the light, the nature, watery vacation, regular matters. But I need to go to the sea, guys, as soon as possible. Actually, I have to finish this video to do that. Imagine what so many things I have to. Mira esto. Maestro Pametini with sunglasses. Blue glass. Then with this M that I use sometimes for la nueva generación del jazz promotion. And guess with tune we got after that. Valse for root. The first idea I got into is like that M could be a double for valse. Just if you do this. So valse for root. And it says this, author Charlie Hayden and Pat Metheny version. I thought about this in terms of royalties. Maestro Pat Metheny is not the owner of the melody, but he made this composition popular by his playing. So his playing gets royalties itself. And that's what we haven't done here in Colombia, really clear, talking to me or to someone else that really gets straight up in that regard. So we start the career of guitarists and music in a different way. Because definitely Maestro Pat Metheny has a seal, a mark signature, like my little friend told me the other day with the Rice Krispies. Yeah, I was buying Rice Krispies here in Boston. I was thrilled about that fact. Andrea Molina was telling me that, and I was like, talking to her little sister is so cute. And she was telling me, yeah, like the mark signature, of your playing. I was like, yeah, mark signature. It's super cool, yeah, your personality when you put the character on a creation. And I think it was super cool. And it says transcription by Jaime Andrés Castillo. I'm recognized in that regard in the royalty matter in the business already with my name like that. Also, when I appear in broadcast with the school, I appear like Jaime Andres Castillo in Chicago, and I believe in here as well. But people call me Andres in Chicago and some other places in the United States, I think, and in Russia, they started to call me Andreas because it's part of the culture. That name goes like that. And one day, these great hermosas Consuelos, because they name like that both Consuelo Rodriguez and Consuelo, who sells chocolates because her mom used to have a factory. And she's telling me, hey, Andreas. And I was like, no, don't call me like that. My name is Andres. No? And she was like, no, Andreas is. I was like, okay. Now we go. Russia. Mira esto. So Maestro Hayden is they got the composer title of these two tunes, actually three tunes. Balsuru, our Spanish love song, which I in the middle of making this album and book, my mom and I got in home with the recycled paper, and she made some airplanes, and I got in my YouTube channel those airplanes flying in the park of my house. Already, if you want to interact with that, because I think it's really cool. It's Maestro John Scofield with some titles in this sheet. Jolene, that we got this great version of in the jar of Miley Cyrus. And I like folk music. Some people in Chicago and Rockford can detail that a little more. And yes, I listened to Miley, and I was so thrilled about that because I think Miley Cyrus get her personality not only by playing pop, by being Hannah Montana, but by the fact that she's those facts already, and she plays folk music from the United States, which is so beautiful, and it's part of our beautiful details when we go out of the country. We live in another country, we listen, and we thrill about those things. We get a beer and a hat or a cup. Go United States. I love you so much, United States. I want to say hello once again. As you know, I'm working in the culture as well, from my chair, and also working in my company, ANDRÉS Castillo Music Publishing, making books, publish books like not only by music matter, but also by image, which is also sacred. And I don't wanna, diminish image in any way in this moment. Mira esto, logramos Quiet del maestro Scofield, Meant to Be, Solar with Maestro John Abercrombie, Medeski Martin Wood, Agogo, Bill Me with Bill Frisell, Pat Me with Bill Frisell, Maestro Panettini Futures, Steve Swallow, he's great warrior on bass, and Angel was one of the first albums I got from him, Angel Live, and he was playing phenomenal. We got a great version of As a Morning Soblia, As a Morning Sunrise, and I think that's super cool. Mira este, Two on Quiet. Tengo 1, 2, vamos on, 3, 4, 5 pages of the music of Maestro John Scofield in 2. Well, don't hesitate in telling me if you want a copy of this book. I can send it to you. We work in the shipping. If you wanna buy it, because I wanna give presents to a lot of people. You know, I do, because it's my first book. It's really sentimental for me to do so for my mom. I think it's important the matter of social security for me in the world. So I got INS straight on. You know, ANDRÉS is not just on money, like you were thinking. Because that was crazy and that was devastating my life and my parents. My dad died. We were having a hard time, and I don't think life is gonna replace just by whatever it means. But if we have a straight social security, you know, my dad, my mom, and I, we've been working also with my grandpa. By the side of mom, we were working together in a social security for the entire South, clean, honest, and correct, in a correctly way. So I want to straight that up with this album. These warriors are iconic presence from the guitar itself, not only from the guitar, from the United States, Missouri, Dakota. You know, go Missouri, Dakota. And I got to find out this. Our great, unbelievable, also mentor in this book, Maestro Charlie Hayden, one of the most unbelievable features and interactions with the Latin scene, with Cuba, with some other players, but with Cuba, with Maestro Julio César Barreto, and the astonishing, unbelievable playing and performer, Gonzalo Rubalcaba. They are genius, you know. So I think we're straightening up already since I started to working this with my mom, my dad, and my grandpa, because they are my virtual connection with the entire South already. They are working right now in that regard. We're working on it. It doesn't mean we're a slave of working, no. It means we work because we devoted our lives to do so. And with honest matters and ideas and facts in our hands and our minds. I'm sorry I'm talking like this, but I got so excited. Well, little coffee. Colombiano. Oh my gosh. I don't, es este café colombiano. It must be Colombian. It's one of those that they make just to put in the everyday routine matter, and it's such a great coffee, like those coffees that you get in the street by street vendors, that they cost 900 pesos, 700 pesos, 900 nowadays. It's just delicious, you know. So maestros, I don't invite you necessarily Maestro Badmentini, Maestro John's Coffee. You know I love you so much, but I don't want to say that. I want to say I care so much for our relationship, because I'm a good student. I love guitar in my own way, my sweet way, and own way, like Jazz Matters says, and also Maestro Charlie Hayden's music since a while ago. And I want to say hello to Iowa as well. You know, so this is the matter of this is Missouri, the landscape of your eyes in that beautiful portion of clouds and the sun and the moon, harsh mistress at this music, the palette. promise. Ayo, Maestro Charlie Hayne, Dakota, Maestro John Scott. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, we celebrate these birthdays every year, and since some years ago, I've been in touch with my Spamitini. We were kind of far away from each other. Ah, yeah, Andres went to school in Chicago, I remember. But then we became friends and partners, you know. And we started to work in Bossa Nova, and Maestro just connect with um, How Insensitive by Maestro Jubin. And oh my God, the version of Maestro Spamitini. Actually, we got that version since I was working in Cafe 28, that I played that first place with this bass player from Rockford. We're duet as well, Maestro, as well as you guys did, Maestro, you know, in proportion, of course. Maestro Charlie and Pametini duet is just so famous and popular in the world. Nowadays, my gosh. Mira lo que logramos. Audio at the Net, Ballad Hispanic Sound, album entitled Beyond the Missouri Sky, first song. And that's kind of a march, funebre. How to say funebre? My God, this is so funny. Funebre. Let's get funebre. My God, I get funebre right now. It's so cool. Mira. Yeah, and every August the sixth. I'm sorry, the sixth. Oh, this job of today. Sex is just so important. I think it's important, but you gotta balance. Come on. Cafecito. Gracias por estar atentas. Yeah, I'm gonna open the pool for you girls. I know you guys like my playing. Definitely the UK, Dua Lipa, Adele. Thanks so much for coming, but you're not invited. Oh, I'm kidding. No, but definitely Jasmine Star, first hand, you know. Dua Lipa, you guys, if you want to participate, of course. Adele, Sina, definitely. You know, the voodoo guys, you know. And the Polish, beautiful maestra. Maestro Rich, how are you doing? And let's get this. Yeah. Yeah. So all these tunes are great, man. And for basketball playing, come on. Give me the night. George Benson. Leading, African American leading. Come on. Y tenemos aquí fúnebre en inglés. How do you say fúnebre? Fúnebre? Oh, my great dictionary. No. Molest. British English. Oh, it's so great. Come on. Deadly March. What about that? This Deadly March, first song. Drum. Funeral. God. It's team to start with. Sure, bájale. Mira esto, me preguntaron qué es lo que tengo aquí. Es un denario. That's a denario. from the rosary, 10 Ave Marias in each point of the bracelet. I'm a believer. I have a prayed the rosario, the rosary, by my own many times. I did futures as well. I like it. Anyway, first song. Yeah, let's think about this. I think it's a great point for the pool. This is my last sheet. You saying how much I like to do this book and to be interactively active with the entire South, even if we were in pandemic, which for artists you have excuses. You just gotta continue your work. And I think we all have to become artists nowadays. It's a request from life, to be in touch with the radio, with what's going on in your community, to protest, and also to do it well done and continue. Thank you. Thank you so much, maestros. Let's pull this interactive book. Let's continue our job. I would advise something for you guys, for you, Maestro Pat Bettini, Maestro John Scofield, for all you banders, you groups, and Master Steve Swallow, my really sacred, great hello. To let you know, Master Charlie Hayden must be alive in our lives forever, and I want him to enjoy this. And it's our infinite being musicians. And also let's pull this, please, from Colombia with my affection on it, and also with my seriousness of being a guitarist and being a great person and an artist. And I'm trying my best. I've been trying my best. INS, please, let's straight up these facts and let's continue working hard for our great United States of America in its core of we are a cosmopolitan nation. And even though we had so many problems with the paperless of green cards, we need to make it a paper most green card in myself. And also, to get a new treatment for the maestros with their owns, with their wives, with their daughters and sons, and they can have a better time, and they probably can come to Colombia and visit me, and we can have the video with maestros in here talking about music, getting the chairs down there in that corner, and connect our guitars and get music once again, and get ourselves just rolling. After COVID, after the entire South is done, let's do it. I'm gonna continue with this fact that I got the fortune of calling Señorita Norma Jean into my next video. Tomorrow I have a chat, a take, and it's gonna be very cool. Norma Jean, ANDRÉS Castillo, Tropical Cocktails, and this song entitled Niña Linda, and she is the model. My mom is gonna appear as well. I asked her the favor to have her in the video, and I also asked Social Security to please me in this regard of not to bother her, because I know the lights are hard for everyone, but My mom is such a beautiful model as well. As a mom, as a lawyer, as a woman. In womanship, she's such a harsh mistress. So I wanna I wanna recall that she's my reminding of being such a well done mother, and also with problems like we everybody face, you know. But I'm straightening up from my poor economy, but with my great virtual world and matter, asking everyone every little detail from it, Wonderland as well, to help me. And I have received my great reward in every way. So my car is gonna be back pretty soon. I already did my punishment years done because I had a problem with a cop group, and they just ticketed me for 8 years or something like that, 14 years. I don't know. I don't want to think about it, but I already got my car back, and I don't want to have problems with it as well. I have relationship with some other people by blood in the United States, but not by spirit and by the sacred matter of the United States in myself. So please take care of it, INS. And I don't want to talk about it, but I already did because it's important if we must. I want to say hello to the Chicago guitar scene, John McLean, Henry Johnson, my teachers, and Master John McLean, my teacher forever, in the guitar scene. We had a problem. As I said, my first letters in invitation to the United States didn't work well, and I had to come back. But now I'm returning, and I'm gonna return forever for the infinite of these great matters that I'm telling you. And this is the way I can communicate to you, my videos and my chats. And I hope we have a great experience once again going to Chicago, because I gotta go back to Chicago, but I gotta go back to LA, to New York, straight up so many other stuff, to Pennsylvania, to Baltimore, Virginia, the colonies. I gotta go back to North Carolina, South Carolina. I went to the Carolina once already, and I want to go back to Miami. I have to go back to New Orleans, to Puerto Rico. I gotta talk to the guys once again in the music factory. I gotta do so many stuff. Music factory, reggaeton, YouTube. All right, I got to go, and we're gonna get a Mali Mongo in the next video.